Chiesa. Basio does well to read it and intercepts. There too. Diawara. Forward it goes. Zaniolo. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Gets into some space. Incoming cross. Gets up to head it! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Dinamo Kiev, and the whistle goes for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3, it really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Dinamo Kiev very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Belts one. Mkhitaryan. Chiesa. Speculative strike. He's kicked it out, just.
Chiesa put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Diawara goes upfield, and it's played forward. Chiesa, and the shot! It's in! It is no contest, it is a landslide.
Dinamo Kiev are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He snuffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Dinamo Kiev tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. There too. Kolarov. That'll be a throw-in. It's Mkhitaryan. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Talk about singling someone out. It's one! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Back into the middle. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
There too. Played out to the right. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Chiesa, who does have an assist to his name. It's come loose. Diawara. Mkhitaryan. More than... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There too. In with the challenge. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper sends it forward. Out to the left it goes. It's got through. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Pellegrini, Bruno with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Dzeko. It's Dzeko! Oh, denied at the last. And it's been taken short. Just brushed off the ball there. Brings it forward. Striding forward, shoots! Sticks it away! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Dzeko. Plays it out wide. Perotti. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets into a dangerous position. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mkhitaryan. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Florenzi. Cristante. Mkhitaryan. Out for a throw. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Dardare, he's tried one. Oh, there was plenty on that. Diawara has brushed off the ball there. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. El Shaarawy hits it! And yes, it's there! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vertu tries to get it forward quickly. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Dinámo Kiev, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Dinámo Kiev simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This one of the shapes to shoot! Goal! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Dinámo Kiev will have an early lead. Good start. Forward it goes. It's a loose ball. Shaw. And it's played forward. Shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Danilo with a fine tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Chiesa plays it forward. Chiesa! Cut out in the nick of time. Danger averted for now. Dashing forward at pace. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. That had to be more accurate. Hoists it forward. Dinámo Kiev scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Oh, real chance! Away from immediate danger. Tsaktsidis, and now the breakaway. It's Lapadula. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Now a chance to break. Chiesa goes for the cross. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Goes for goal! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Danilo. Shaw. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Shaw delivers. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Being played forward. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Chiesa. He's got the ball and the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Dinamo Kiev take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Chatsidis. Chatsidis goes looking. Forward it goes. That intervention was very necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Dinamo Kiev seem to have chosen it.
And it's half-time here. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Dinamo Kiev go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the finish! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Gets into a dangerous position. He's gone out of play. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And he's there to hoof it away. Cuts it out. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And they win it back again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Done very well to intervene. That's been drilled forward. Chiesa has created one goal already. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Shaw drives it forward. Chiesa tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And he should have made it 4.
A bit greedy, that, and he might receive some flack.
Lapadula. Now the counter. Imbula.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Going for goal! It's there! It is no contest! It is a landslide! So that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
There's going to be another change here. Dinámo Kiev tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
Imbula. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Shaw gets it back.
Well, Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Drives it towards the front. Gets on the end of it. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Sticks in a foot to win it back. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Has a pop! Keeper gets just about enough of it. Chance to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all. And it's Mbula. Oh, good interception. Hoists it. Chance! It's in! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
4 in the game. He is the man. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and...
So that's it. It is all over. Dinaмо Kiev have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. We have already started here. It's Memphis Depay! And that has been clubbed away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hit into the middle. And through to the goalkeeper. And it's Memphis Depay. Forward it goes. Danilo tries to get it forward quickly. Nicely measured pass. And he's onside. Hoists it forward. Martial. Now it's Memphis Depay. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Alexander-Arnold. Lingard. Alan goes looking. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro plays it into the box. Fabinho. Danilo plays it forward. And here's Allen. Out towards the flank. Willems. No goals as yet. Willems. Willems switches it towards the other side. Alexandro. And it's played forward. That is terrific skill. Danilo puts it into the middle. Oh, managed to get it away. It's come loose. Referee has just said play on. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay spreads it towards the left. Vieira. Now the ball's... And they've been caught out here. Now it's Martial. Martial has a pop! Danilo. Danilo drives it forward. Lingard. Now it's Memphis Depay. Martial. And here's Lingard. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. it's Lucas. It's got through. And the defence can get it clear. He gets past his man. And that should be the keeper's. Allen. Thiago Silva. Alexandro. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Forward it goes. Skriniar knocks it away. And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Reflections on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
How about a shot? Memphis Depay drills one in. Fabinho. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Lovely feet. Driving on, a real charge here. Determined run, but equally determined piece of defending. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Oh, sweet feet. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Dinámo Kiev have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Skriniar plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nice touch. And it's Lucas. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Alan very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. And it's played forward. Skriniar tries to clear. Plays it out to the wing. Alexandro. Skriniar gets it back. Lingard. Lucas. Alexander-Arnold. Plays it over to the other flank. And here's Martial. Willems. Looking for space out wide. Gets up to head it! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. distance on it.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Thiago Silva battles to win it back. Away from immediate danger. And it's Allen. Played into space out wide. Danilo goes on an adventure. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Firmly met.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Memphis Depay with a delicate ball. Good clearance and very necessary. Lingard receives it in a wide position. Vieira. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Danger averted for now. Skriniar. Alexander-Arnold.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Vieira. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Memphis Depay.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0-0. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Dinámo Kiev must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.